Good morning. This is your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing, continuing with those cooler and mostly sunny conditions out there this morning with the temperature sitting around 50 degrees and continuing with a light breeze. We will see quiet weather as we move through the day today, although below average temperatures, and a return to milder temperatures for tomorrow with a chance of precip moving into the area. Current surface analysis shows high pressure and control. That's going to keep those conditions quiet as we move through the day today. We will see this boundary approaching the area through the early morning hours tomorrow, and it's going to bring some milder temperatures behind it with that more subtly to southwesterly flow moving into the area for tomorrow. Additionally, we'll see a chance for some afternoon showers tracking along that boundary as it moves into our region as well. So we look at our current visible satellite. You can see those mostly sunny skies across the area. No clouds really across the region this morning. We do have some cloud cover off to the northwest that will be making its way into the area as we get into that evening time frame and more so into the early morning hours of tomorrow. We'll take a look at the high resolution model to see how that is expected to play out. As mentioned, we'll continue with the dry, quiet, mostly sunny conditions through the day today. Going into the late afternoon and evening, those winds will start to turn more southerly and pick up slightly, and then going into the overnight time frame, we will start to see some additional, mainly mid and upper level clouds moving into the area, with some additional clouds moving in as we get past that midnight time frame. It does look like we'll stay dry, but we will see some slightly breezy conditions to start today on Wednesday. And again, that's going to usher in some milder temperatures. And then getting into the afternoon, we do start to see some scattered showers looking to push through the area. Overall, not looking like wide coverage with this, as mentioned, scattered in nature, but we'll see that chance of showers pushing through, and very slight chance we see any lightning with this as it pushes through the area. As that pushes through, we will see things quiet down going into the overnight time frame, and those clouds will start to clear out of the area. We will see a slight chance for some patchy fog or low clouds during the early morning hours of Thursday, but nonetheless, that will clear out for Thursday with quieter conditions and another nice day for today, Thursday. As we zoom out here, looking at the European model, we see those dry conditions for Thursday, and we should see plenty in the way of sunshine for Thursday as well, looking at an overall nice day before we start to move into more of what looks to be a somewhat unsettled weather pattern as we go into the weekend. We can see this upper level trough kind of stalling off to our northeast, and it's going to set up a boundary over the local area, particularly as we get later in the day on Friday. And with that boundary, you're going to see a chance for some showers tracking along it during the afternoon and evening time frame on Friday. And that boundary is really going to dictate the weather as we go through the weekend, and the position of that boundary is going to dictate the temperatures, so making for a somewhat tricky forecast at this time that could vary slightly depending on the position of that boundary. We do see some dry periods moving through for Saturday, but it does look like we'll continue to see some onshore flow as that boundary is set up during the day, and then going into the evening, a more widespread rain chances will start to push through during the overnight time frame and into the early morning hours of Sunday as a trailing cold front behind that warmer boundary pushes through with some weak low pressure developing along it, helping to enhance the onshore flow and some of that shower activity. And we'll see temperatures slow to rebound with some cloud cover around the area on Sunday as well as into Monday, but we will see that precip moving out of the area, and generally do expect a warming trend at this time as we go into the middle of next week, but could see some additional rain chances moving into the area. So for our 24-hour weather risk chart for today, we do have green conditions for the next 24 hours. We'll see our high temperature up around 57 degrees. That is below average once again today, and light northerly winds continuing with mostly sunny skies. Again, that southerly wind starts to pick up out of the south to south-southeast as we go into the evening with those peak gusts up around 18 to 19 knots. That, along with that cloud cover building into the area, is going to allow temperatures to cool down to around 46 degrees, which is about average for this time of year, and then slowly start to creep up as we get into the start of the day on Wednesday, starting off mostly cloudy with some slightly breezy conditions. Tides are running normal. We'll start to see that yellow risk for precip as we go into Wednesday for mainly the afternoon time frame, with that chance of some scattered showers moving through the area. Very slight chance of a thunderstorm as we do have that indicated green here. Do have a yellow risk for those elevated winds for that wind advisory criteria. The best chance for that will be during the morning time frame when we see the breeziest conditions. And as those rain showers move through, we should see those winds settle going into the later part of the day and into the evening time frame. High temperature up around 70 degrees, so back to above average temperatures and staying seasonable Wednesday night. Starting off mostly cloudy, then we'll see those clouds decreasing outside of the chance for some patchy fog and low clouds, so we do have a yellow risk for those reduced ceilings and visibilities. Low temperature expected around 53 degrees. And then we'll see a nice day for Thursday with mild high temperatures back into the low 70s once again, and mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies with no weather risks tracking at this time. Extended forecast here, as mentioned, we'll see some unsettled conditions moving into Friday and into the weekend as that boundary sets up over the area. It looks to be about a 30% chance of seeing some shower activity around the area for Friday during the PM time frame, staying mild during the day, and then as that boundary kind of brings in some onshore flow, it's going to keep temperatures down into the 60s as we move through the weekend, at least the way things are looking at this time. Again, that position of that boundary is really going to determine the temperatures and the shower chances. It does look like we'll have an even better chance of some showers overnight Saturday into early Sunday morning, and things do dry out for the end of the weekend into the beginning of next week, but we'll keep some clouds around, and we'll slowly start to see some rebounding temperatures as we get later in the week, but starting off with some cooler temperatures for the beginning of next week. That's going to wrap up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Enjoy the rest of your day.